Since Hasbro and Takara are trying to make Beyblade a legitimate sport, it's very obvious that they would try to encourage innovation and experimentation with Beyblades. It's not just the launch techniques and the battle strategy you have to consider, but also what combos your Beyblades need to be really effective in battle. Some combos help the blades spin longer, some combos make the blades move more aggressively, and there are some combos that are downright poopy. The ratchet affects the height of the Beyblade, the center of gravity, and the context where a Beyblade can attack or be attacked. The bit affects a Beyblade's burst resistance and also how the blade moves in the stadium. The official Beyblade Instagram account put up this post where they show combos that apparently go hard, so I thought it would be fun to make these and review just how hard these combos can go. Maybe. Scythe Incendio 360 Ball. A pretty good combination. Scythe Incendio, a very well-shaped balance type already having great attack and stamina. 360, a good ratchet for improving stamina and burst resistance, and Ball adding more stamina to Scythe Incendio's rounded shape to keep it spinning. This is a combination most commonly used with Wizard Rod along with 960, but since Scythe Incendio has a rounded shape, it is able to utilize this combo to be effective stamina types, especially if your local community banned Wizard Rod from being used, because fuck Wizard Rod. Though, because of its lightweight and small size, it's very vulnerable to strong attackers knocking it out, and the ball bit offers little burst resistance, so it's possibly going to get pried loose. Still an effective combination. I'll give it the benefit that it can outspin opponents when it works right, so good job Hasbro, your suggestion is a pretty simple combo, and that's pretty decent, so I'll give this an 8 out of 10. Tail Viper 380 Flat. While Tail Viper is primarily designed as a stamina type, it's pretty much known for being used on attack combos. 380, the contact points line up with the 3-sided ratchet, and flat for added speed on extreme dash to really give the hits an increased force for extreme or over finishes. 380 may add extra weight and bulk to the attacks that Tail Viper does, but don't be surprised its burst resistance is garbage. Because of Tail Viper's gap between the blade and ratchet, it's able to burst real easily, especially since 380 is on an 80mm height ratchet, therefore it makes Viper Tail way too tall. The blade also being top heavy really doesn't help its stamina when it's knocked and destabilized, making its ratchet scrape along the stadium, shaving off even more stamina as a result. I half expected this blade to be constantly bursting because of the height, but to my surprise it barely did. Probably because of the 3-point ratchet barely making it easy, but because Tail Viper naturally has a lot of stamina, it can not only outlast a bunch of blades, but also the added weight makes it easy to be able to knock blades out. I found that tilting the launch a bit for an aggro attack works well, but this is genuinely a solid combo. It's a surprising 7.5 out of 10 for me. Can't believe it! Knife Shinobi 580 Taper. Knife Shinobi is a pretty well-rounded defense type blade, not exactly the strongest, but when built like an attack type, it is only semi-decent, which I'm sure is what they were going for here. The added extra weight from the 580 plus the aggressive context makes Knife Shinobi a hard hitter, and Taper adds aggressive movement with the constant extreme dashes while preserving stamina with the risk of self-KO, making this very hard to control. Knife Shinobi is also very light, so you end up self-KOing even more than attacking, and the 80 height only adds to the vulnerability to bursting. This isn't bold and brash, it belongs in the trash. I'm giving this combo a generous 3 out of 10. Finally, Keel Shark 460 Needle. Definitely a pretty solid idea, Keel Shark being a very sharp and mean shape for very high levels of attack, but this combo is built for a defensive style. Needle is a bit that makes the blade focus more on the center for defensive play, and I guess the 460 ratchet is meant for added knockback parry when it does get hit. The problem though is that this is really not a good combo. It's really not. Since Keel Shark's shape is meant to be for aggressive attack, building it as a defensive type really defeats its purpose. The needle bit doesn't allow it to attack the way the blade is shaped to be able to do, and the 460 ratchet adds pretty much nothing to the build except make it an easy target for bursting like what 4-sided ratchets do. Even if it does parry attacks, Keel Shark just ends up getting hit with really bad recoil and just gets knocked out. It's just the worst. It's just the worst. I get what they were trying to do here, and it is a solid idea, but I feel like it would be better utilized if it had a 360 or a 960 and used under needle instead. At least that way it could attack lower when in defense mode and cause burst finishes maybe. But nah, you are gonna need a bigger boat to convince me to actually use this. This is like a 1 out of 10 for me. It's not good. But like I said before, this is just my own opinion and my own personal style based on my own personal testing. I encourage all of you to try these combos out for yourself and see what suits you the best. Let me know what you think of these combos in the comments down below, because personally, I think they might have found something with Tail Viper. Support this channel by pressing a thumbs up and give us a subscribe for more awesome Beyblade content. I've been Haru Ren, and remember, keep being serious about having fun. Bye!